Look at that view.
Hello and thank you for watching GrizzlyNbear Overland. Welcome if you're new to the channel. This week's video will take you to the beautiful mountains just outside of Karakol in Kyrgyzstan.
Спасибо. Bye bye.
So that was 106 som.
We don't have a toilet. No toilet. We arrived in Kyrgyzstan in December.
My name is Tilek, dream from Kyrgyz language. I'm an author of nomad greenhouse type. So we cover with felt during winter and it helps us to save energy inside. We have a very harsh climate.
Do you think it's faster to go the north side of the lake or the south side to drive to Karakol? North. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, Tilek.
Bye bye, Tilek. Thank you. Maybe it can be a new channel, a side channel. Overland Chef.
Voici une petite recette rapide et délicieuse avec du chou émincé, de l'huile d'olive, de l'oignon émincé, du sel, des raisins secs, du riz pré-cuit. On mélange, des épices, du poivre, du piment, de la cannelle, des amandes concassées. Bon appétit!
Riverside Hostel in Karakol. A lot of people recommend it to us. It's on iOverlander as well. We'll stay here tonight. We'll camp out in the car park in the car, and we're planning a 3-day hike into the mountains. And Grizzly and Bear will stay here in the car park. 6:30 in the morning. We've been up for about an hour and a half already, and we are prepping for a 3, maybe 4-day hike. We're not sure yet. We're going to hike up into the mountains behind Karakol here and go to a lake. I'm outside getting everything ready here. Steffi gets all the food ready. She's very efficient when it comes to that, packing little meals.
So here I've got the porridge, chia seeds, cinnamon coconut powder.
One with sultanas, one with dates, and one with apple and apricots.
We went into Karakol, into the city centre, to try and find crampons with no success, but I really don't think we're going to need them. This is just meant to be a casual hike. We're going to catch the bus to Karakol Gorge and start the hike. So we've caught the bus for about 4, maybe 3 kilometres. Ah, cool. What do you got, Steffi? Good? Hello. Привет. So we're in now. A guy with his 4x4s offered us he's going to act as a taxi and take us up the road. We're just trying to avoid walking on the bitumen. The adventure begins. Well, it's already begun, hasn't it? Because we started on the bus. We lasted about 2 minutes on the bus, and now we are in the 4x4 heading up the valley. So we've paid our park entry fee. We've got bunk beds and everything. Oh, this is sick! So cool. Never about the destination, it's only about the journey. The journey's already been pretty bloody awesome. Steffi getting some selfies with this little girl. Everything happens for a reason, and if we hadn't had the incident, we wouldn't still be here in Kyrgyzstan and we would have missed this whole area. So we're very thankful. What do you reckon, Steffi? Good spot for lunch? Just mind-blowing, the amount of horses everywhere. Never have we seen anything like it. Beautiful little fella behind me here. There's so many little folds, and then I turn around this way and we've got a calf. It's just incredible. So beautiful. Change of terrain now. The road is still going. You could drive up here if you want, but sometimes it's good to leave the car behind and just enjoy it on foot. Not really campable area, steep river for about an hour now maybe, and we thought, oh no, we've run out of nice places to camp. So I don't know about you guys, but what do you reckon about this meadow? I don't think it gets more perfect than that. This must be up there with one of the most epic campsites I've ever stayed at in my life. It's actually only about 6 kilometers and 1,000 meters altitude to the lake that we wanted to get to from where we are right now. We've been told by everyone, you can't make it, but we're just gonna go as far as we can safely. We'll see. What's for dinner, Steffi? Good old 2-minute noodles with a little added extra. Some boiled egg left over from lunch. Yeah, we made a bit of a mistake which could have caught us out worse than what it did. This is our fancy ultraviolet light water sterilizer called a SteriPen. And the SteriPen, no batteries. These things happen, so we're lucky we do have reliable fresh water there, but we definitely are going to boil.
Voici le contenu de notre trousse de toilette de randonnée. Du dentifrice solide de chez Lush, une brosse à dents pliable, du savon en feuilles, un miroir, du paracétamol, un peigne, de l'huile pour le visage, pour les boutons de moustiques, ça c'est pour les ampoules, et du déodorant.
It's 6:45 and Steph's already in bed. Good morning. So that's the time. I woke up at about 10 to 4, but we went to bed so early. By like 5 o'clock we'll definitely have some light, and then we'll think about starting to hike. The earlier the better. I'm pretty pumped to be up so early, and we should get an amazing sunrise somewhere up on the mountain today. Little Steffi, you weren't too cold last night? Little bit. It got down to 3 degrees. It's now 10 to 5 in the morning. We've had a coffee. Now it's time for brekkie. We'll break camp and start hiking up this mountain. See you at the lake, maybe. So it's now 10 to 6 in the morning. Steffi's got the tunes cranking to get her ready.
Not yet.
She's got the best rhythm in the world. When?
Now.
We are starting to see some snow in the other valley over there at almost our level. So who knows, maybe we are going to hit a big wall of snow that we can't pass over the top of the hill here. So just when you think you're on a remote mountain trail at 3,000 meters altitude, you see this. You realize you're not so remote. We've gone from our nice green meadow trail to rock scrambling. Always a bit more technical, slows things down a little bit and makes our sticks a bit harder to use as well. Where's this pub? They told us 150 meters. I just want a cold beer. What are you going to order? I'm going for a cold beer. Steffi's wanting a hot coffee. We're going to be either going, I haven't had a good look at the map yet, into that valley or up that there. We've got 2.5 kilometers to gain, about 600 meters in altitude. We've arrived at snow level at about 3,100 meters. 1.5 kilometers to go. You reckon, Steffi, fill up? That water looks so clean. There's a marmot. It's a muscly looking creature, aren't they? We're about, I think, a kilometre away, 300 metres in altitude to gain, that rock formation right up above Steph there, he's got a twin peak. The big mountain that you see in Taria Gorge in the Atlas Mountains, Morocco. That up there is going to be the maker or breaker. The lake is on the other side of there. We're so close. Last bit's so steep. It's all going to depend on what's around that corner up there as to whether we can make it. We've only got about 300 or 400 meters to go, but we still might hit a wall. So here we are. We have finally had to walk on some snow and we can see footprints. Yeah, we do have to be very careful. We're pushing on. We do sort of wish we'd been able to get crampons in the town. It's extremely difficult. It's hard to catch the breath. The French were born for it, made for it, it's in their blood. Congratulations, Steffi! Lake Ala-Kul, and it's the most beautiful lake. I think Steffi's thinking about getting the bikini on and going for a swim. We made it, but check this out. That is the lake, completely frozen solid. They said we couldn't make it to the lake. Her exact words were not possible. And that is epic, but we forgot our ice skate. We've just had a lovely lunch. Steph's got a dessert. What do you got? Stick of peanut butter and apple. It's good? We've made the decision to push on and see if we can maybe do the loop. Now 1 o'clock. We need to pass. You can see the trail faintly on the side of that. We'll get to the top of there, then we'll make our decision on whether we try that descent to Altan Arashan or whether we turn back.
Maybe one of the hardest hike we've done. And we still have got a long way to go.
Every step is such a big effort. We're almost at 4,000 meters, so definitely the altitude is affecting us, catching our breath. We are officially the highest we've ever trekked.
At this point, the other side of the mountain was fully covered with snow, and we couldn't even see a trail. So we decided not to go any further.
That's the worst of it done. The hardest part's definitely over, but it's still very, very steep. Today's campsite is in view. Look at that beautiful green meadow down there. We started at 6 a.m. and it's now 6 a.m. That's 12 hours of non-stop hiking.
So hard.
Bonjour, Madame Stéphanie. We've got about 15 kilometers to hike back to Karakol, and it's a beautiful hike, nothing too strenuous. Time to get out of here. It started snowing.
All packed up, ready to go.
Starting to rain quite heavy now. We got about 4 kilometers to walk. You're not there yet, Frenchie.
We made it a kilometer shorter. We found a taxi in the middle of nowhere.
They let us leave our car here while we went for 2 nights hiking as well, and they didn't charge us for leaving the car here, which was really nice of her. So now we're off. We've decided to go to Ala-Kul Lake.
Love don't cost a thing. There's hearts for cards, but cash is...
We're on the south side of Ala-Kul Lake.
Thank you so much for watching. Next week we will explore the south part of the Lake Ala-Kul, and Lee will get the car bogged. But it will end up by a romantic night on the beach. Until then, have fun, take care, bye bye!